Hello, Rivals fans, Rivals 2 fans. Today I'm going to try and break down what I see from the Fleet character reveal trailer for Rivals 2. I'm a big Dungeons of Aether fan, so this character is very hype for me. Beginning bit is important. It's cool. I like that they have this little introductory section that's in the style of Dungeons. First starting off, this bit is funny. It's a very goofy character. The entering the stage part isn't important, but it's just funny. I'm gonna try and take this step by step. Each new scene that arrives, I'll break it down. Try to figure out what moves are going on, and see if I can figure out the character's gimmick, what they can do. This clearly is a forward smash, right? She's doing the yellow flashing that you do with strong attacks and rivals while you're charging them. So that'll be a great projectile, surely. If you've ever played Munoz, or Munoz, I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. He's Muno. His Steve on the workshop has the same kind of concept with the forward smash. You know, pull back the arrow and shoot it. And this is something that I'm interested in. Rivals 2, of course, has special grabs or special throws and special get-up attacks. This is going to be very cool. So here she interestingly, she doesn't have an attack like right next to her as her special get-up. She throws these two projectiles, which at first I wasn't really sure what they were, but it looks like a cartoonish meat on bone kind of thing. We'll see it later. I'll pull up one of Aether Studios' other tweets. They mentioned that Fleet has a snacking mechanic. Of course, referencing her snack move in Dungeons. Here again, there's snacks. There's a couple apples or peaches or something, and another one of the meats. This throw is very cool. First of all, we do have spot dodges in the game, which is pretty neat, and it looks like you can activate it pretty late. It gives you really early invincibility. She grabs here. That's a very smug look on her face. I like that. And then there's, I guess this is a special pummel rather than a special throw. Interestingly. So she does the pummel and then this up throw that does 3 hits and sends really far. I'm wondering if this is going to be a kill throw. It seems like it would be. And she runs around to grab the food. These arrows have a very nice effect. I like the leaves in the wind. If Fleet is cool, which I think she will be, she might actually get me to play an air character for once. Character on the right half of the roster, for that matter. I'm an earth and fire man. This move looks interesting. I'm assuming this is up tilt. It's very quick, and it's a multi-hit. It kind of reminds me of like Mithra up smash in Ultimate. Just this very fast, lingering hitbox. That sets up very nice for a tech chase. Of course, we don't know what percent this is, but that's a very cool tech chase. And then she does an interesting mechanic here. I guess kind of like Palm or Peach, where she can float, but she doesn't float perfectly in place. She kind of drifts down as she's doing it. So I wonder if that will be an actual mechanic with the character where you have to press up or down or something like that when you jump, like you do with Peach's float. I don't play Peach or Palm. I don't know exactly what it is to input it. Or if it's maybe one of her specials that she can activate really quickly and have as like a temporary buff. That would be interesting. I think it's more likely like a very basic Peach float mechanic where it's not tied to a button. That seems more likely. She has her up air here. I'd have to assume this is up air. She's looking up. She swings the bow upwards. It looks like it would be a very strong hit, but Rano really doesn't go anywhere. I guess a little concerning. I do like, though, that you can use this float to wait out an option here. You use the up tilt to set up for the tech chase, or the platform, whatever you want to call it, and then you wait for an option and do the up air. I think that's quite cool. Seems to have a decent amount of end lag, that up air. She has to do a full backflip, and then she lands on the ground here. Here's the float mechanic again. She's very smiley, obviously very excited about it. Dash attack, clearly. She's dashing, and then it's a multi-hit dash attack. Multi-hit dash attacks are really good. They last a long time. It doesn't seem to have too much end lag, but, I mean, it's Rivals. Nothing has, like, a ton of end lag, unless you're looking at, like, Edalus Hammer. This move right here, after she does the dash attack, I am assuming is like a Zero Suit Samus flip kick, where she has this very abrupt backwards jumping motion, and then an attack in the direction that she came from. Zero Suits obviously is a melee attack. Fleet, being an archer, has this nice, really wide arrow. I'm wondering if the hitbox is just on the arrow itself, or if it's also in this wind area around it. Sends upwards, Fleet lands, and runs off. She does the float again. What I find interesting here is she doesn't have to jump or do anything extra here, which is what made me think about the buff from the float to start. Because, I don't know, if she presses, like, neutral special or something, and then that just lasts for a little while, then she can just run off the edge without having to do anything fancy with the stick. Or maybe you can do that with Peach Float too. As I said, I don't play Peach or Palm, so it could just be something that I'm not aware of. She floats off here and uses what I can only assume is a down air. I mean, surely what other move could it be? Maybe her neutral special. Maybe it's like a pit neutral special where you can lock in the arrow when you press it, and then if you hold it for a second and then press a direction, like down or up, then you can... Well, I don't think Pit can shoot his arrow straight down, but you can press a direction and it'll shoot the arrow down or up, whatever you say. I mentioned that because there's another move that shows up that I think might be her actual down air. So I think this would be a neutral special that could fire downwards. Spikes, obviously. She does the kick flip again. Very nice recovery tool. And then wall jump, double jump. Easy stuff. That's in base game. This move right here. She starts up. I truly do not know what move this is. I wonder if maybe her up special has like a couple different charges to it. Maybe one of them does this really short upward boost and makes her kind of float downwards. And then after she's done spinning, she shoots the arrow upwards. The arrow comes down. Oh, first of all, this is down tilt, clearly. Swings the bow down at Zedaburn's feet. Knocks up, sets up for combos. That is a clear down tilt. The arrow falls back down here. Zedaburn about to get pierced through his chest. Jesus. the arrow falls back down, hits Zetterburn, and then she does this really quick bow movement that I think is the same one as the shooting the arrow down. She dashes forward and then does this really fast. It might be an up smash, honestly. Because there's another clip that shows up in a minute where she's on the other side of this stage and does this kind of exact movement, but she charges it for a little while. So this could be the neutral B or up smash, I think. Either way, it is very fast. It is extremely quick. The arrow flies at the speed of a bullet. Knocks him upwards a little bit more. We get to see her taunt. It's very silly, cute. I like this parry animation a lot. I don't know if this is something that is consistent for all the characters, that they flash this like black and red color. It's very cool, regardless. But she parries there, clearly. This is another thing too that was mentioned in a tweet that I'll pull up after. That this die is not an RNG mechanic. It tracks how many uses she has of this move where Crag has this mark around him, a wind mark of some kind. There's the up air again. This is the part that I'm really interested in. So she does the same move that she used on Zetterburn earlier to spike him. She does that. Crag doesn't tech. And then this happens. It seems the mark kind of explodes. And she does... Fleet does a double jump at the same time. I wonder if maybe you have certain moves that will just activate the mark when you want it to. That would be really powerful. And maybe her double jump is one of them. Or this might actually not be a double jump. This could be... Oh, this looks like her flip kick, actually. Yeah, she uses the flip kick here. The beginning part of it hits Crag, explodes the mark that he had on him. You can see he doesn't have it on him anymore after that explodes. And then she hits the top of the flip kick, normally where Zero Suit Samus would do the spiking move. This does a very large explosion and knocks them away from each other. What I think is funny here is she kind of flies. It looks almost like she's in hit stun or free fall or something, but she falls flat on her face. Crag gets knocked the other way. There's a nice bow effect here where it looks like she's being shot out as the arrow itself, which I quite enjoy. She gets back up. Idle animation. There's her shield, I guess. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Standard. Alright. This is, I guess, her down throw, right? She grabbed him there, and then he gets knocked underneath her and bounces back up. This, I think, is a jab. Stop it. She does a few really quick hits with, I think this is a knife. No, it's her arrow. She takes the arrow itself and slaps Rano with it, which is funny. So that's a jab, clearly. I really do have to wonder how you apply the wind effect to the bow. We've seen this a couple times now. But they're against Crag. But they're activated at different parts. Here she enchants like the bow itself into what looks like the same position as the forward smash from earlier. So I wonder if maybe while you're charging a move, you can press a button or something to be able to expend one of your wind charges. He gets marked here. This move I'm interested in. This looks like a forward smash as well, or possibly a forward tilt, where she swings the bow itself. It's not the dash attack. Or if what she used earlier, where she moves forward while spinning the bow, is her dash attack, then this, I don't think, would also be the dash attack. She swings the bow forward. I'm assuming this is a forward tilt. Because Rano does not get knocked very far. It's kind of a low angle. It seems appropriate for a forward tilt. She dashes forward. And this is a nair, I think. It's either a nair or like a forward air. But it looks like it would hit behind her as well. So I'm going to assume it's a neutral air. She kind of spins around doing it. Decent lag. And then she jumps up and does this float. This is the move that I'm interested in. Or another move that I'm interested in. So, this... for some reason I was thinking this spiked, which is why I was thinking this was the other down air I was thinking of. But no, I think this is a back air, actually. Where it comes around and kind of like Rano's forward tilt, it has like a backwards hit that sends Rano flying the other direction. So it could be then that Fleet's down air is that projectile that seems to spike the whole way down. That's very powerful because it's like a safer version of Raster's down smash, for example, or Ori's down air. Ledge grab here, clearly. This, I think, is a forward air. It's kind of like the dash attack, where she holds it out in front of her and spins it around. Multi-hit. This is interesting, too. I keep seeing her do a bunch of different bow moves that have different effects. This one, her hand glows, and does this really fast wind arrow, but it doesn't apply the mark on Raster. She dashes forward here. This is cool too. So this makes a little tornado. Whatever move she just did makes a tornado that will travel along this purple line. Really good for tech chases. Raster tech rolled out there and got caught by the tornado still. And he is trapped in it while she charges her up smash. I'm assuming this is an up smash. And that gets a very clean kill. That seems like a really good kill confirm. You dash past them with the tornado move and then just charge an up smash. Yeah. This one... This appears to be the flip kick as well, but this actually could be an up special. Maybe when she was against Crag earlier. Where was that? When she was against Crag earlier. Let's see. It looks like the flip kick, but it could actually be her up special here, where it launches her up and then uses her as the arrow. Maybe it has a little Shovel Knight up B hitbox back here. That knocks really far away. I think that's it. I think it's her up special. That makes her the arrow. She uses up B here to get back to ledge. A very quick jump, and then she does this goofy pose while shooting another one of the tornado arrows. That creates a tornado. Oh boy, she does a lot here. Down air, and then the back air into neutral air, and another arrow that it's angled downwards. I have to wonder what this move is, because it looks the same as pretty much all her other bow shooting moves. Her forward smash, she was on one knee. But this, she's more leaning backwards and does a quick fire that does this huge explosion again. The huge explosion may only come into play in teams and free-for-alls, though, to be honest. I think it only happens when it hits Zetterburn. My best guess is maybe you can angle the forward smash downwards at the start of it, maybe. Or this could be another version of the tornado arrow. We'll have to really see about that. And then there's the victory animation. She's silly again. It's her character. I love her. And hey, coming 2024. So let's pull up that other tweet. This was part of, actually, I believe it was part of the same thing. Oops. Yes, here it is. Someone was asking, I don't know how they managed to make a moveset centered around a bow user that was really good, though I'm worried about the dice RNG. Aether says, the die actually isn't RNG. The pips correspond to how many charges you have left for your wind attacks. You start each stock with 6 and recover some by snacking. The snacking, of course, being the apples and meat that she was spawning, from special pummeling and whatnot. Here's I left a comment. I play hero in Ultimate, so I enjoy RNG characters. But I'm glad they're not making it RNG because Rivals is clearly a more competitive focused game, and RNG is not something you generally want in in a fighting game. In a competitive fighting game. We have our cast list. Everything seems very well made. I'm very pleased with this character reveal. I believe that is all they showed. Any of you can let me know if there's something I missed. She seems to be very fast-paced with ranged options. Setup heavy, I would say. This tornado seems to be a very core kit, or a very core part of her game plan for getting kill confirms. So, yep, let me know if there's anything I missed, and what you guys are thinking about for Fleet and Rivals 2. If you're excited for the game, excited for the character, let me know what's up. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.